Julie Ryan, noted psychic and medical intuitive, is ready to answer your personal questions, even those you never knew you could ask. For more than 20 years, as she's developed and refined her intuitive skills, Julie used her knowledge as a successful inventor and businesswoman to help others. Now, she wants to help you grow, heal, and get the answers you've been longing to hear. Do you have a question for someone who's transitioned? Do you have a medical issue? What about your pet's health or behavior? Perhaps you have a loved one who's close to death and you'd like to know what's happening. Are you on the path to fulfill your life's purpose? No matter where you are in the world, take a journey to the other side and ask Julie Ryan.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Ask Julie Ryan Show. I'm Julie, your host, and I'm so delighted you could join us this week. My intention in doing this show is to provide information, insight, and comfort to people all around the world by helping to answer life's unanswerable questions. And we got a bunch of callers lined up ready to go tonight. And as I mentioned last week, Tim and I went to Atlanta, to a suburb called Woodstock, to see Tim's cousin, Lynn, who's hilarious, last Sunday. And I told you last week that she had found the post office in the back of a drugstore, which I thought was hilarious. So when we got there, I thought, well, this is going to be something little. But it really wasn't. It was something that was a suburb, but it was just, she just had it, she had to go to a post office that was more in the burb part instead of the Main Street part, which is near her. So cute. The place was just darling. So we had an adventure and had lots of fun, and I promised I'd report in, so I just did. All right. Also, today is the first show of September, so we have a September winner from our drawing. And I do this drawing every month so somebody can submit their review on iTunes under Ask Julie Ryan, and they can follow me on Instagram at Ask Julie Ryan, and they can subscribe to my blog. And then I do a drawing. I have this little bag, and I put pieces of paper with people's names on it, and I close my eyes, and I mix them up, and then I pull one out. I crack myself up when I do it because, I'm going to do it the official way, so it's fair. And this month, the winner is 18 Seahorn. That's your iTunes handle or name or whatever you want to call it. And she wrote, I love listening to Julie. What a diverse and helpful set of gifts she has. Worth tuning in to hear her for sure, which was very cute. So thank you, 18 Seahorn. Email me, julie@askjulieryan.com. We'll figure out a date and time when we can do your free session, which is an hour, and it's worth $155. So I think that's a pretty good prize. I do this every month just as a thank you to all of you for listening. I really appreciate it, and I just think that it's a fun thing to do. And I understand some people don't have the money to do a private session, and so that's why I do this show, because that's free. And then when I give a free session, then that hopefully helps people too that don't have the money to do this. All righty. So let's go to the phones, and let's see who we have. I believe our first caller is Allie. Hi, Allie.
Hi. Hello.
Hello, hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm terrific.
No talk.
I know it. I know.
Been
Please
busy.
tell everybody where you're calling in from.
I'm calling from Columbus, Ohio.
And she is a Facebook friend, and she just got married, right, Allie girl?
I did, yes, on August 10th. Yes.
You were gorgeous.
Thank
Your
you.
pictures were just gorgeous, and you wore a gorgeous dress, but tell everybody about your veil.
It was my grandmother's veil, my dad's mom, and my dad passed away almost 2 years ago now. So it was just, there's a little bit of him in every aspect of the wedding too. So
yeah. Oh, wonderful. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
You are a beautiful bride.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually calling because I am feeling so terrible, and I've been sick for the past week. I just haven't been feeling great. And I feel the exact same way when I was pregnant with my daughter. But I took a test and it said no, but I feel so sick. So if I'm not, then I just kind of want to know what's going on and how to get better because I feel terrible.
Okay.
So I didn't know.
All right.
Tell me what's going on.
let me get you on my radar, and we'll take a peek. How I do this for those of you that are first-time listeners is I raise my vibrational level to the level of spirit, because we're all spirits attached to bodies, and when we're attached to a body, we vibrate more slowly simply because the body has mass. So, Allie, what I'm going to do is I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to watch a laser beam come from my body here in Birmingham, Alabama, and it's going to hook into you in Columbus, Ohio. Go Bucks, OHIO, which is where I went to school, you know. And then I'm going to shoot energy from your feet up through the top of your head, and we'll see what shows up. It's like I have a big screen in my head, big screen TV in my head, and I'm looking at an X-ray or a MRI or a CT scan. So here we go. Here comes my laser beam hooked into you. Got you. You got a virus. You got a viral infection.
Right.
I do not get that you're pregnant at this moment in time, but there is a baby's energy over your shoulder. And how that looks, Allie, is it looks like an orb that maybe you've seen in a picture, in a photograph. And the baby's spirit attaches to the mom's energy field before it's conceived and can be there for a long time. And you definitely have a baby spirit there. So I wouldn't be surprised if you're pregnant soon. You just got to keep practicing, Allie. You know, practice.
All right.
Practice that baby making thing.
I know.
All right. So I'm just going to get the virus out of you. So a virus, how I can tell it's a virus, Allie, is it looks like beef broth energy. It just looks like this watery brown liquid that's in your system. So I'm pushing it out from your feet up through the top of your head. So vitamin C and zinc, you know about that?
Okay.
Ester C, take 1,000
I have
milligrams.
that, yeah.
Take that, take it with 50 milligrams of zinc, take it 3 times a day.
Okay.
It's an immune booster. It's like a rocket fuel immune booster. And what you want to do then is just drink a lot of water. And you'll get over it. You'll feel better.
Okay.
But right now, I don't see a baby Allie yet, but I think there's waiting in the wings. Okay. All right.
Thank you.
For calling. Hope you feel better.
Thanks. Bye.
All righty. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see who our next caller is. I think it's Nadlicia. Hello.
Hi, Julie.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. I have a question. Is any particular thing that I would need to do to move forward with a little bit of indecision that I'm experiencing for taking decision in life generally, and I feel a little undecided what things to listen more to my inner guidance, basically.
Okay. Well, first of all, please tell everybody where you're calling in from.
Yes, it's Natalie from Hilton Head, South Carolina.
Hilton Head. All right. And what are you undecided about?
Well, there are some family unresolved issues since the passing of my mom and dad, and there is some things that have not been resolved for many years. And then there is some kind of, I feel like I'm a little bit out of balance in what to do in some decision that regards my life or how to respond to people. So I feel a little bit out of balance somehow.
Okay. So let's ask this. As my son, when he was a little kid, he'd say, "Mommy, ask the spirits and beyond." So let's ask the spirits and beyond. And he's 26 now, but when he was like 3 or 4, he'd say, "Mommy, ask the spirits and beyond." Usually if it was something he wanted to do that I was saying no to. So he's trying to work the program. But how we do this, Nadlicia, is we ask a question and we preface it with, is it in your best interest too? Is it in my best interest too? And then you finish the sentence. And the first thing that pops in your head is going to be divine guidance. So it's going to come from God, the universe, your spirit guides, your angels, your deceased loved ones. I mean, the whole group. Okay? And the more concise we can be on the question, the more pointed the question, the better, always, if to get accurate advice. So the first thing that pops in your head within a second is going to be divine guidance. If you think about it for more than a couple of minutes, that's going to be your brain answering you. All right? So what's a question about unresolved, would you say family matters? What would that be?
Yeah, some basically, it's regarding money. And my two brothers, individuals, are not letting things go so I can get resolved. And there are two individuals in my family which are really making this issue resolved. So they are doing everything possible to get every part of whatever is left in their hands, put it that way, perhaps.
So you're talking about an estate situation?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So what's your question about it?
Do I need to go over to Italy, or can I do it from here? Do I have to have my presence there to move on, do something?
So let's ask it like this. Is it in Natalizia's best interest to go to Italy to resolve the estate issues with her family? What's the first thing that pops in your head when we ask that question?
No.
I got a yes.
No.
I got a yes. I got a yes.
Oh.
So let's be more specific, because again, spirits are really literal. Is it at this moment in time? Is it in Natalizia's best interest to go to Italy to resolve her family estate issues? I get a no on that. You got to know first time, all right? So see the difference? Yes. Is it in your best interest to go? Yes. At this moment in time, is it in your best interest to go? We got to know. So I think in the future it may be, but right at this moment it's not.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes. Totally.
Okay.
And thank you.
You're welcome. Well, I hope that helps. Good luck.
Thank you, too.
Okay, thanks for calling. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see who we got next. I think our next caller is Miss Glenda. Hi, Glenda.
Well, hi there. How are you?
Well, how are you?
I'm awesome. At least I feel really good today, so that's awesome. Yeah.
Terrific.
I love fall.
Well, please tell everybody where you're calling in from.
I'm in Magna, Utah, just outside Salt Lake. Our leaves are changing.
And the leaves are changing. Yeah, when you said it's fall, I'm thinking, okay, it was like 80-something here, but...
It's still kind of warm in the day, but it's cooling off so nice at night, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it is here, too.
There.
Yeah, we're starting to have
I like it.
some leaves drop. Not so much change yet, but drop. So, well, you got a question for me?
I sure do. It's about my son. My oldest son, Dwayne, okay? I've already asked his permission. I need you to scan and find out what is going on with his stomach.
Okay.
He cannot eat. He gets nauseated, severe heartburn, and it's getting debilitating. It's really, he's extremely overweight. He's got a gambit of all kinds of different issues. But his stomach is the one that I'm most concerned about at the moment. And I told him that I would call you because I trusted your judgment, being able to scan because of your connections. And, you know, he kind of knows how we are, the woo-woo stuff. So I need you to kind of look at him and see if there's something. He has taken for years Prilosec.
Okay. Now that's part of the issue. Right there.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, because what it does is it reduces the stomach acid, and then he can't digest foods properly.
No.
So, all right, what I'm going to do, Glenda, is I'm going to connect to you, and then from you I'm going to connect to Dwayne. All right? You pronounce it Dwayne or Dwayne?
Actually, it's D-A-W, so Dwayne.
Dwayne. Okay. All right. So here we go. Laser beam's heading out to you in Utah. Got you. Okay, going to your son. All right, got him. So I'm asking his permission telepathically. May I scan you? I'm talking with your mom. Yes. Okay, well, that was easy. Good job setting that up. All right, here we go. Shooting. Yeah, he's full of candida. He's full of candida yeast. Full.
I thought that.
full. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it out of him, and then I'm going to give you some pointers to have him do. So what I'm doing is I'm sucking it out of him right now. He's got a bunch of little lacerations in his intestinal wall, and it's from the toxins that the yeast release, and it irritates the lining, and then little microscopic particles of food and the toxins from the yeast get out into his bloodstream.
Would that be like leaky gut?
It is absolutely leaky gut. Absolutely.
I kept telling him that. He laughs at me when I say that.
No, he's right. You're right. You're right. So what may make sense, Glenda, is to schedule a private consult so I can talk to him, and you can be on the phone if he's okay with that, and we can go through everything. But in the short run, here it's really easy. If God made the food, eat it. If man made it in a factory, don't.
Right.
Okay? Peel fruit if you're going to eat it. Stay away from everything fermented. How old is he?
He's 43.
Okay. So beer, wine, alcohol, all that stuff is just full of yeast. Any kind of vinegars, any kind of soy sauce, that kind of jazz. Yeast loves sugar, loves anything processed. So
yes, that's
see
all they eat.
if you can get him to do a private consult, and we'll do a deep dive, and I will educate him on what to do, and then I'll send you a bunch of resources on that.
Good, he'll listen to you, probably not me, but yeah,
probably.
Good.
Yeah, because you're the mama. But in the short run, you want to download a food chart that it is bulletproof.com. Okay, diet, bulletproof.com, diet chart. Just Google that, and it's free. You can download it and just tell them to eat what's on that. And then let's go to AskJulieRyan.com. You know how to do that, and you just book a session, pick a date and time. And I bet he talks to me more than about this than you too, because we're moms. What do we know? What the heck?
Yeah, I'm a worrywart, but I looked at him the other day and I said, I know there's something wrong with you, and I don't like what I'm seeing. Because he's gaining weight, he can't lose weight, he's hurting all over his back, neck, arms, shoulders. And I said, this is not normal for someone your age. You shouldn't be there.
Exactly.
So, yeah, that's what I said. I'm calling Julie.
But the good news, though, Glenda, is you can fix it. It's pretty easy to fix, and it doesn't cause any permanent damage. So
that's
once
the cool part. Yeah.
Once it starts getting treated with diet and also nystatin, which is an antifungal that I'll talk to him about, that kills yeast on contact, he's going to feel like a new guy, like within a matter of a few days. So it works really fast. Okay. All righty. Thanks for calling in.
Thanks, Julie. Appreciate it.
All righty. Take
care. Have a good day.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Bye-bye. All righty. Let's see who's next. I believe it's Gloria. Hi, Gloria.
Yes.
Hi.
Oh, hello. Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. I can.
Oh, okay. Yes.
How are you?
So I'm feeling so much better. Yes.
Well, good.
So mainly my question.
Can you get me off speakerphone? Put me on regular phone, please.
Oh, yes. Okay. So maybe. Okay. Okay. Yes. All right. And are you hearing me better now?
I am. I was hearing feedback, and that just means you're on the speakerphone. Please tell everybody where you're calling from.
I'm calling from Hilton Head, South Carolina.
Okay. Terrific. All right. So you got a question for me?
So my question was, how do I raise my vibration? Because you say you raise your vibration. What's the easiest way to do that?
Well, here's how I do it. Here's how I figured out what works for me, and this is how I teach, especially my sorority girls. I'm an advisor at a sorority at the University of Alabama, and so I teach them to do this before they're presenting in a class or going in for an interview. Or one of my girls, actually this weekend, you guys, on Sunday night, she's Miss Pennsylvania. She's in the Miss America pageant, so watch her and root for Miss Pennsylvania. She's one of my sorority girls. Yeah, Miss Pennsylvania. So, anyways, how I do it is I close my eyes, takes me a nanosecond, and envision this bright white yellowish light shooting up from my feet all the way up through the top of my head, and it looks like a geyser. You know, the geysers that you see at the state parks and the national parks. And it's a geyser of light, and that's what I do when I'm scanning somebody, is I connect into them, and then I shoot energy from their feet up through the top of their head, and it just goes in like a geyser and lights them up. That immediately will raise your vibrational level. The other way, you don't have to. You can do it. You can do laying down, sitting, whatever. But the other thing that will raise your vibrational level is if you're feeling blue or you're feeling angry or whatever, just think of something that makes you smile, whether it's related or not. So let's say you have a flat tire on the side of the road and you're frustrated because you're going to be late for an appointment or something. So what you want to do is call AAA first, and then while you're waiting for them, think of something that makes you smile, like, you know, a field of sunflowers or a person you love or a puppy, or it doesn't matter what it is. As soon as you have a picture in your head or think of something that makes you smile, you immediately raise your vibrational level.
Okay.
So when you're feeling blue, just think of something that makes you smile. The other thing that you can do is you can walk around with a smile on your face even when you don't feel like smiling. And you know what? It tricks your brain and it raises your vibrational level. It's that easy.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah, that's very easy. Yes.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Great
question.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, no, it's great talking to you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, let's see who's next. I believe it's Karen. Hi, Karen.
Hi, Julie. How are you?
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And yourself?
Terrific. Thanks. Please tell everybody where you're calling in from.
I'm calling from Menlo Park, California.
Okay. Terrific. Well, you got a question for me?
Yes. So you and I spoke earlier today about my son, Roman.
Right.
A little boy who has lots of mold, and he just went to the doctor.
Right.
And you told me to give you a call back after we went to the doctor.
Right. Because you and I were discussing what to do based on what the doctor was going to tell you, and I said, well, let's wait and see what the doctor tells you.
Right.
So what did he come up with?
He came up with his energy was extremely low, like you had said. He got rid of the parasites, at least the ones he could see. He's going to start him for working on the myotoxins, the myoplasma. He gave him some vitamin A, which you recommended. And that was that. That's what he's working on.
Perfect. Well, and Karen, tell everybody what we discussed as far as what's going on with your son.
Okay. And my son he's 14, and he has tremendous nerve pain in his legs. And what we found out was that the nerve pain was caused by mold, which he got from our home because we had water damage. And the mold has seeped into his connective tissue and is giving him nerve impingements. And that's why he's in so much pain.
Right. So what these doctors are doing, and you guys flew him out to California to be treated because there's some specialist doctors that you're seeing. And what's happening is they're helping his body rid itself of the mold, and that's what we worked on today too. And he's full of candida because they usually go hand in hand, the candida yeast. If there's mold exposure, there's 99% of the time there's candida in the system as well. But I think it's really important, Karen, I'm really glad you called back because I think it's really important for everybody to hear really how dangerous it is to live or work in a moldy environment. If you're smelling mold, get it fixed or get someplace else to live or work because it really can cause all kinds of serious health problems. And you guys, unfortunately, have been dealing with this for a while with him, haven't you?
Maybe 6 years.
Yeah, long time. You even moved into a new home because of it, right?
Correct. Yep. Yeah.
So, okay. All right. Well, I think that all sounds great.
Okay. Now,
that all sounds
so
terrific.
That looks good? Okay, perfect. And the people who are remediating our house want to use a product called Forster 4020. It's a sealer. Have you ever had any ideas about that?
I get a yes on that. That I think that's okay. I think it's okay.
And, great. And one last thing. He banged his head very badly on the car. As he was coming out of the doctor's. Yes, as we were leaving the doctor's.
Oh, no. All right. Let me get him on my radar. Let's see if we can. Where did he bang it? On the side? Getting in the car?
I think, we were in the truck, and I went to make a turn, and he went back and forth, and he said he hit the back of his head on the seat.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm not seeing any issues from that. I think he's fine.
Perfect.
With that. If he banged his head on the door, the metal door, I would have been concerned. But no, just the headrest. No, he's good.
All right.
He's good. Okay. All righty. Well, good luck with the rest of your doctor visits out there, and have a safe trip home.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Karen. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay. Let's see who we have next. I believe it's LaShonda. Hi, LaShonda.
Hi, Julie. How are you?
I'm well. How are you, girl?
Doing pretty good. Thank you.
Terrific. You got a question for me? Well, first of all, tell everybody where you're calling in from.
Calling from West Palm Beach, Florida.
All righty. Got a question for me?
Yes. Just Friday, I happened to have an itch on my arm, and I just and then I rolled up my sleeve to see what it was, and I just had this little series of little red bumps, probably about 8 of them, and I was just wondering what are they? And they seem to be going away, but every time I scratch them, because they itch profusely, they don't hurt or anything, but it's the weirdest thing. I have no idea. I don't remember being bitten. I checked my bed sheets for bed bugs. I couldn't imagine how I would have those either. I laundered everything. I just don't know.
So is it on your left arm, LaShonda? That's where the energy just went. Where is it? Okay. On your left arm above your elbow, on your upper arm?
Yes. Almost on the underside. Not quite, but yes.
All right. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. So I can see them. They look like there's some kind of contact dermatitis, like, poison. I would say poison ivy, poison oak, but I don't think that grows in Florida. Does it? I don't know.
I have no idea.
Have you been gardening lately?
No.
No. All right.
No idea.
It's some kind of contact dermatitis. You touch something, some clothing or something. You touch something, but what I'm doing is I'm just lasering the crap out of them, and so it'll make them go away. That's a technical term. I'm lasering the crap out of these bumps, so they'll go away.
I love it. Thank you.
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't think it's anything to worry about. I think you're going to be just fine.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm super allergic to poison ivy and poison oak. I mean, like crazy allergic, and so that was my first concern. But I don't think that's what it is. So I think you're good.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thanks for calling. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, let's see who's next. I believe it's Miss Patty. Hi, Patty.
Oh, yay! Hi,
How
Julie.
are you? How are you, girl?
Oh, wait, now I can't. Wait, I couldn't hear you at first.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Okay. Yes, I can.
We sound like a TV ad.
Hey, I can hear you.
Oh, please tell everybody where you're calling from.
I'm calling from Danville, California.
Okay, terrific. You got a question for me?
I do. I talked to you last week, and you saw that I had a twisted spine and said to go to the chiropractor. And so I have like 2 or 3 times this week, and now it's in the, left hip. And I just wondered if you see it as is getting better. I'm having a harder time kind of hobbling, and I just wondered if this is a part of what goes on as I'm doing.
You're in more pain than you were before you started going?
Yes.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. All right.
Now she said sometimes you will be in pain and it will go from one place to the next as she's fixing it. So I just wondered if this is normal or if you see it getting better.
All right. So I've got you on my radar, Patty, and I've got you in front of me. I'm looking at you from behind. You still look twisted. You're a twisted sister. Your pelvis still doesn't look right. Yeah. So what I'm watching happen is I'm watching a chiropractic adjustment, getting your hips, lined up. Right now, your right hip's lower than your left hip. So I'm watching a healing happen where you're getting them lined up, and then your vertebrae line up from there. So this is somebody that you've worked with before, and she's been able to relieve pain?
Yes.
All right. So what's her name?
Her name is Neal Mamone.
Neal, Neal, or how do you spell it?
Niele. Niele.
Niele. Okay. So is it in Patty's best interest to continue to use Dr. Neal for her back and hip pain? I'm getting a yes on that, Patty.
I believe that.
Yeah,
I just want to can I just tell you, I just want to make sure there isn't something worse going on, like having a hip operation or anything like that.
No, I'm not seeing that. But what I'm doing, it's your left hip that's bothering you, right? Correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's where the inflammation is. Okay. Yeah. Left hip, right? No. Right hip, left? No. Okay.
If you're looking at me, it's probably my right. But anyway, no, it's my left.
I'm looking at your cute behind.
So good.
What I'm doing is I'm putting anti-inflammatory energy on that hip just to calm it down, and ice, Patty, I think. And
good. Okay.
And motion is lotion. All right. So when you're in pain, even though it hurts to walk, it hurts to move around, try and move around.
Great. I was afraid to.
No. When you move, I've heard several physical therapists say that motion is lotion. And I know some of my sorority girls are dancers, and they'll come in, and after they've been dancing all day, and they'll just be dying. They'll be just in so much pain, and I'll say, well, so what do you do for it? And they'll say, we get up and we do it again tomorrow because, the motion helps loosen up the joints and the muscles and all that stuff, and it makes it feel better. At the beginning, it hurts like crazy, but then when you get moving, it feels better. So
I am signed up to have a massage tomorrow, too.
Good. Just be sure and tell them you don't want any pain. You just want it to be a soothing, relaxing massage, because sometimes massage therapists get, really excited, and they go and they start digging, and you're in pain when you leave. So tell them, look, I'm in pain. I want you to, make me float, make me fly, just have it be relaxing. And take it from.
You did a great job on me last time, Julie. You really did. I was so happy. One last question. I'm confused because one person told me to take amino acids, like 3 a day, and the other person said, oh, no, don't take that. So I don't know if I should take it or not.
Well, there are a lot of different amino acids. So is there a specific name of maybe a combo that you're thinking of taking, or?
Yes, it's by Country Life. It's called Max Amino Caps.
Okay, so is it in Patty's best interest to take Max Amino Caps for her hip pain? So how about at this moment in time, is it in Patty's best interest to take the amino caps that she has for her hip pain? I'm getting a yes right before the question's even out.
Okay. Thank you so much.
They're good. Okay.
Thanks, Julie.
Well, thanks
for
calling in. Hope you feel better. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
All righty. We do this show every Thursday night at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, and 5 Pacific. The call-in number is 712-770-5672. 4160, and the access code is 533677# or hashtag. You can find this information a bunch of different places. My website, AskJulieRyan.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the homepage, and you'll see it. Also, anywhere you download podcasts, I believe we're on about 40 different networks: iTunes, Stitcher, iHeart, Blueberry, Google Play, on and on and on. And it's in the show notes. It's also in the show notes on YouTube under Ask Julie Ryan. Everything is listed under Ask Julie Ryan. So that's the name of everything to do with my woo-woo life. And while you're on my website, sign up for my newsletter. And that's a question that somebody has submitted online, and then I'll answer it. And I send it out. It's a blog, basically. I send it out every week on Wednesday nights or Thursday mornings, and it has all this call-in information in it. So it's a reminder for you to call in and join us, which, as you can tell, is really fun. I love it when you guys call in. It makes it really fun for me and for all of our listeners. And then also when you're on my website, sign up for a private appointment. And then that's a blast. We'll have an hour to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Medical stuff, past life stuff, talk to your deceased loved ones, scan your animals, whatever. It's so much fun. And even if we're talking about something that is kind of serious or heart-wrenching, we end up having a blast because we turn it into stuff that's really useful and really, everything has a glorious component to it, even when we're in the depths of whatever's going on. So I promise. So sign up for a private session. Okay. This week's question is from Karen, and Karen's from New York, New York. I feel like I should break out in song with that or something, but I won't. I'll spare you. And Karen said, "Hi, Julie. My sweet cat Angel hasn't been eating very much in the past few days. She usually has a good appetite. Anyway, she just threw up a little in 2 different spots, and it was colored green. Are you able to sense what's going on with Angel and what I should do? I sincerely hope you can offer some advice and direction. I love Angel so much. She is the light of my life. Thanks, many blessings, and much love." So here's my response. Hi, Karen. Thanks for your question. So sorry to hear Angel isn't well. In order to get some information for you, I energetically connected to you and from you to your cat. Looks to me like she has a virus. Viral infections appear as an energetic, watery, brownish liquid. That's what I was talking about with Allie, our first caller, in an animal or human and encompass the whole body. So imagine I'm looking at a hologram of Allie, and there's this brownish, watery, liquidy energy that's over her whole body. That's what viruses look like to me, and that's what I saw over Angel the cat, too. I went on to say, I watched an energetic healing done on Angel that removed the virus from her system. As is the case with most viral infections, the body's immune system will eventually get rid of it and allow healing to occur. In the meantime, I got the idea in my head to feed her cooked chicken and rice. Since I haven't ever owned a cat and don't have much experience with them, I didn't know if that diet made sense. So I did a search online and found lots of info about feeding chicken and rice to sick cats. One example was from veterinarian John Cole, who said, quote, "Chicken and rice has been known as a savior for sick cats, and if you're looking for a way to balance their tummy, this can be the perfect meal. The big advantage chicken and rice has is it's bland and still has sufficient nutrients and calories to ease your feline friend back to health," end quote. And then I finished with, hope this information helps and hope Angel is feeling better really soon. So when I talk about I got or I get something, that means when I'm scanning an animal or a human or asking questions on somebody's behalf or talking to spirit guides or whatever, usually with medical stuff especially, I'll get information. I call it a divine download. I'll get information in my head like feed your sick cat chicken and rice. I don't know where that came from, divine download. And so I looked it up. One time I was talking to a family whose daughter had lice. She was little, like 1st or 2nd grade. And they said, you can only use that shampoo once or twice because it's so toxic. And they said, she keeps coming home with lice from school. The kids keep reinfecting each other. And I got in my head, I got rinse her hair in apple cider vinegar. I thought, okay, I never heard that before. But we Googled it, and sure enough, there was so much information on rinse your kid's hair with apple cider vinegar if they've got lice. So that's how I get information. I get it visually. I also get it in my head when I'm scanning somebody, and I just call that divine guidance and divine download. So just wanted to fill you in on that tidbit. So anyways, Karen, I hope your cat's feeling better, and I hope that information helps. All righty, let's go back to the phone and see who else we have. We've got Karen Sue. Hi, Karen. Are you with us? 212 area code. Hi.
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 Wow.
How are you?
Can you hold on 1 second?
Okay.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's all right. Can you take your phone off speaker and just hold it up to your head?
Oh, okay.
Much better. Much better. Okay. Hi there.
Hi. Wow. How are you?
I'm
this
well.
Is amazing.
Where are you calling from?
I can't believe how this happened. But actually, that email was from me like some months ago.
Oh, you're the
and it's amazing that you just read it before taking my call. I don't know what any of that means.
Woo! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. How about that? Fabulous. So you're calling in from New York?
Yes.
Perfect. Well, how's Angel the cat?
Oh, she's doing much better, knock wood. We haven't had any physical issues. I think she's pretty good.
Good. Good.
I am a little upset with her. Well, not long term, but it's very frustrating. She has this way of, she insists on, getting aggressive and doing a little bit of aggressive play, and everything I've tried, she doesn't want to learn, doesn't want to stop it. So sometimes, she gets me, with a quick bite or a scratch before I can get something to distract her with and, get her off track of this.
Yeah. Wow.
So I wonder if you're getting anything on that.
Yeah, let me connect to her and let's talk to her real fast, Karen, and see what she has to say. So I'm connecting to you and from you to Angel. Are you driving? There's a lot of static. Where are you? Are you at home?
Yes.
Okay. So, Angel, what's up with the play? It's fun. Okay, what can Karen do to have you not bite her? Be calm. She's following your lead with that. So if you just are calm, and what she's showing me is if you pet her very calmly, that will keep her calm, and she won't do that. She doesn't mean to hurt you. She's just playing with you. She is. She's just playing. So
yeah, I kind of thought that, but
she thinks you're a big cat. Oh. Well, had you ever heard of that chicken and rice, to feed a sick cat chicken and rice?
No, but it is good to know.
Yeah.
That virus, seemed to kind of leave her very fast, and I was so grateful about that. Maybe it was, you tuning in, whatever you did.
Yeah.
So thank you. But she seemed to get over it on her own. I didn't even have to feed her the chicken and rice.
Wonderful. Well, now you know for future reference if you need it.
Yeah. Is that white rice or brown rice?
White rice.
Yeah. Right.
White rice.
That's what I
yeah.
thought. Right.
So kind of like make a cat casserole. Chicken and rice. Okay. Well, thanks for calling.
You sense that she has any health issues?
I think she looks great. She looks great. She looks terrific. So thanks for calling. Perfect timing.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you. Okay. Thanks for reading that.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye.
Okay, let's see who else we have. I believe our next caller is Sherry. Hi, Sherry.
Hi, Julie. Hi, Julie. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah, I'm calling from Auburn Hills, Michigan. And,
okay.
My question is that I've had some rashes, too. I heard that one of the earlier callers had, the bumps on her arm. I've had, for a couple of months, it's been an ongoing thing, an on and off thing with my arms. It'll go from one arm to the other, and I've had it on my chest even. And it's the bumps. And I almost went to the doctor, but it kind of cleared up. And I had actually used some diaper rash cream on it because the hydrocortisone wasn't working. But the diaper rash cream, the paste that's got the zinc oxide in it, that seemed to help it a lot. But I don't want to have to keep using that. It probably helps it more than anything. But something's going on. I kind of thought it might be maybe a liver thing because I'm wanting to lose weight. I'm having a hard time with that. And I know that your skin, your liver has a lot to do with your skin, and I was hoping maybe you could scan me and, kind of help me with that. And, maybe, I'm not like really overweight, but I do want to lose probably about 50 pounds. I mean, that's kind of overweight, I guess.
Yeah. Well, what I'm getting, Sherry, is, and I've got you on my radar. I got you on my radar while you were talking.
Okay.
I believe you need to increase your good omega-3s.
Okay.
So you can get it on Amazon. You can get it at Whole Foods. Get some bulletproof brain octane oil. And what it is it's that bulletproof brain octane oil. And it's purified coconut oil. And it's a natural antifungal, which is great for your stomach, and it will help you get rid of those bumps. Because normally those bumps sometimes they're called chicken skin. Like sometimes you get it on the back of your arms or places like that, and it's 9 times out of 10 it's lack of omega-3s.
Really?
So
okay. I had thought that. Yeah. I had thought maybe there might be some yeast or something. I didn't know. I don't drink a lot, and I stay away from bread a lot too, and sugar. But I mean, sometimes I'll indulge, but not often anymore. So the bulletproof brain octane oil and the omega-3s.
Yes, and so I use that brain octane oil on my salad. I use it as salad dressing, and I have a grinder of Himalayan sea salt and garlic. And it's delicious. It's delicious. It's clear. It doesn't have a whole lot of flavor, but it works great. So you can do that. The other thing is, speaking of bulletproof, download the Bulletproof Diet Roadmap is what it's called. Type in Bulletproof Diet. That. Download that, eat what's on there. And if you want, schedule a private session and let's do a comprehensive.
I think I will this time because I have a little bit more money this week. I talked to you a few weeks ago. I really didn't have the money to do that, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do that with you.
Okay.
And
then we can go through, a really comprehensive scan of you and see what's going on. My guess is there's probably a hormone thing involved, so we can do that when we talk in a private session. Okay. Thanks for calling.
Good. Thank you so much, Julie.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay. I believe our next caller's Marie. Hi, Marie.
Hi.
How are you?
Hello. Good. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. Where are you calling in from?
I'm calling from Oswego, Illinois, just outside Chicago.
Okay. Terrific. You got a question for me?
Yeah. I've just been having debilitating migraines since my early 20s. I'm 34 now, and they've gotten better, but I still get them. I've lost 30 pounds, maybe 25 pounds, in about a year, and I'm healthier. But I just don't know where they came from or how to really get rid of them. Sorry, I have two little ones, so you might hear them in the background here. And that's just, I've never really went to anyone to kind of find out what's going on, except for my normal doctor who just went to prescribe me, medication, and it didn't help the first time I tried it, so I just said forget it.
Right. And I had them for the first 40 years of my life, Marie, and what causes them is candida, overgrowth of candida, and also hormonal things. And the two are related. So, if you can schedule a private session, we'll go through it. I just don't have enough time left this evening. But see if you can do that, and then we'll go through it. But in the meantime, download that food chart, that bulletproof diet food chart. Eat what's on there, and get some of that brain octane oil because it's a natural antifungal.
Okay. Yeah.
And use it on your salad and stuff. Okay, and then consider doing booking a private session at AskJulieRyan.com, because then I can really see what's going on. I do see yeast. I think you've got some hormone stuff going on. I think it may be caused by the yeast. So we can, we can do a comprehensive scan on you on that.
Yeah, I do think there's something with the hormones, because I was tracking it, and it was, some of them were directly the second day of my cycle. So it's definitely with something like that.
How old are your kids?
5 and 2.
Okay, so there's a real good chance you got a hormone thing going on, but it's easy to fix. So let's talk about that. Okay.
Okay.
All righty. Thanks for calling.
Thanks.
Okay.
All right.
Take care. Bye bye. All righty. Let's see, who else do we have? I believe it's Miss Susie. Hi, Suze. Suze, are you there? Hello, hello. Okay. Maybe not. Okay. So, Susie.
Really?
Oh, you are?
I don't know what happened. Somehow I was muted, but I'm here. So thank you so much for taking my call, and I'm calling from San Francisco Bay Area, about 2 miles from Patty earlier, and who I was with earlier today, too, so that was so fun. And
we love Patty.
Yeah. And so I got a miracle appointment with the Stanford doctor last week, and he did convince me that I really did need to take the 6 times the steroids to try to diagnose what's going on with this blocked salivary gland, the severe chronic cianidinitis. And so I did take it for the week now, and it is better, but then yesterday the neck started hurting a little bit, but the rash that's been there since December is getting better, and the inflammation looks better. And I'm just wondering what you see in it. I'm supposed to do this for a month and then come back, and he said possibly I have some rare autoimmune called IgG4, which I've never heard of, and he said, we'll see whether the gland needs to be taken out or not, but I'm just curious what you might see, and if you have an idea of whether I might have that IgG4, or whether he will need to take it out, or if it's looking like it's healing or not.
All right, so IgG4, I get a no. Will the gland need to be removed? At this moment in time, Susie, I'm getting a yes.
Oh, okay.
Can you take me off speaker, please?
Oh, I don't have you on speaker. I'm talking directly on the phone. Sorry.
There's feedback for some reason. Okay. And let's see. Let me look at it. Hopefully you can't hear it, but I can hear the feedback.
Okay. I don't hear it. Sorry.
Okay, good. Well, then maybe it won't show up on the recording. Okay. Yeah, it's reduced because you're on steroids. So it's just, it's an anti-inflammatory. So it's gonna bring it down. So it's better. And hopefully that will work. Now, what are you doing for your gut with the steroids?
Praying. I'm blessing my pills.
Get somebody to prescribe nystatin.
Oh, I do have a nystatin because you told me to get it. So so I should take that.
You need to be taking that. Yeah. Did they give you the tablet?
No, they gave me a bottle of liquid.
Okay. All right. Well, what did they tell you prescription-wise, like dosage-wise, to take?
I have the bottle in the other room, but I think it's like teaspoon a couple times a day or something like that?
Yeah, you need to be taking that because this is just gonna, it's gonna really give the yeasties a chance to have a party in your stomach. And what happens, Suze, and everybody that's listening, is the steroids and antibiotics and other medicines what they'll do is they kill bacteria, and that allows the yeast to proliferate. And yeast releases a bunch of known toxins, and it irritates the tissues in the intestines and the stomach and the whole GI tract, and causes these little cuts, these little tears in the intestinal wall, Suze, and it's called leaky gut.
Okay.
And then those toxins and microscopic particles of food can get in the bloodstream and cause a whole bunch of different symptoms, not to mention GI distress.
Well, I've been taking the VSL. Is that good? I take one of those VSL probiotics.
Well, you need to take the nystatin because the probiotics aren't much help if you have an overabundance of yeast.
Okay. All right.
You want to keep the yeast at bay. The other reason you want to keep it at bay, Suze, is because it just will whack the daylights out of your immune system. When the yeast get out of control, and then you get on this hamster wheel of you get sick, they give you antibiotics, you get more yeast, it whacks your immune system, you get sick, and so we want to avoid that. So, you be taking that nystatin like they prescribed.
Okay. I will go get it now. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. Thanks for calling. Okay. Bye,
Thank
Suze.
you. Thanks so much.
Bye-bye. Okay, I believe that's everybody. I think we got everybody on. Hallelujah. How about that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 callers tonight, you guys. That's a new record. Holy moly. Have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for listening to all the callers who took time to call in. Thank you so much. This not only hopefully gets your questions answered, but it helps everybody that's listening because invariably somebody's got something going on that mimics what these questions are each week. And it's such a blast for me to do this and such an honor. So call me, AskJulieRyan.com. Let's do a private session I'm looking up the person's name who won the free session. There it is. All right, let me put my glasses on so I can see this. 18 Seahorn, AskJulieRyan.com. Julie at AskJulieRyan.com. Email me. Let's schedule your free appointment. Congratulations on that. And everybody else, have an amazing weekend and a wonderful start to next week. And call in next week and join us. Take care, everybody. Bye now.
Thanks for joining us. Be sure to follow Julie on Twitter at AskJulieRyan and like her on Facebook at AskJulieRyan. For information on how you can ask Julie your question, please visit AskJulieRyan.com.